Your thumb is moving before your brain decides to move it. You pick up your phone, you open the app, and suddenly 10 minutes are gone. You did not plan to do that. You did not even want to do that. And yet, here you are, again. The real reason this keeps happening is not what any tech company will ever tell you. It is not weakness. It is not addiction in the way people mean when they say that word. It is something far older and far stranger, and it lives in a part of your brain that has not changed in 100,000 years. Your brain runs on a reward system built by evolution. At its core is a chemical called dopamine. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. It is not. Neuroscientist Kent Berridge at the University of Michigan spent years separating two things. The brain does that most people assume are the same, wanting and liking. Dopamine does not make you feel good. Dopamine makes you seek. It is the engine of anticipation, not satisfaction. It fires hardest not when you get the reward, but in the moment just before, when the reward is possible but not yet certain. This is the key to everything. Your ancestors needed this system to survive. Every time they searched for food, listened for danger, or scanned the horizon for something new, dopamine fired and kept them looking. The brain that stopped seeking was the brain that died. You inherited that brain. You are built at a biological level to keep scanning, to keep searching, to never quite feel like you have found enough. Now consider what your phone does. Every scroll is a scan. Every refresh is a search. Every notification is an unknown signal from the environment that your brain has to check, because for 100,000 years, unknown signals mattered. The feed never ends. The reward is always possible but never guaranteed. A funny video, a shocking headline, a message from someone you care about. Your dopamine system cannot tell the difference between scanning the savannah and scanning a screen. It fires the same circuit. It generates the same pull. Psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered in the 1950s that the most powerful way to keep any animal returning to a behavior is not to reward it every time. It is to reward it unpredictably. He called this a variable reward schedule. Slot machines use it. Social media apps use it. The uncertainty is the mechanism. Your brain does not keep scrolling because the content is good. It keeps scrolling because the next thing might be. Here is what makes this different from anything your ancestors faced. The savannah had edges. The feed does not. The search could end. This one never does. Your dopamine system was calibrated for a world where seeking had a natural stopping point. It was never given one here. This is why you feel vaguely empty after scrolling for a long time. You were seeking, but not finding. The system was running without resolution. Dopamine drove the search. Nothing closed the loop. Berridge's research shows that prolonged wanting without satisfaction does not produce peace. It produces a restless, unsettled feeling that pushes you to seek again. You were not weak. You were operating exactly as designed. A brain built to scan, placed inside an environment engineered by some of the most sophisticated behavioral scientists on the planet to keep it scanning forever. Knowing this changes the relationship. The next time your thumb moves before your brain does, you are not failing. You are watching a 100,000-year-old survival mechanism collide with a product that was designed, very deliberately, to never let it rest. Your ancestors scanned the horizon and survived. You are scanning a screen and feeling the exact same pull they felt. The hardware is identical, only the horizon has changed. And the next time your thumb reaches for your phone before you even decide to pick it up, that is not you. That is the savannah. That is the ancient brain still doing its job, in a world it was never built for, searching for something it will never quite find.